So this is us today. If anyone wants to sort of come down here and have more room or shuffle around, you're most welcome. Our new person isn't coming now. We're not going to do the ball warm-up today. So just pop your ball down. And there's only a couple band exercises. It's nice and gentle, nice and stretchy. Have you got enough room, you two? All right. Right, welcome to anybody who's joining me on live today. Happy New Year to you all. Let's get started. It's a lovely day for Pilates. Alrighty, big breath in. Welcome to class. Stretching up. Alright, let's just wiggle out those toes. Now we're just going to move around, big toe, little toe, heel, very small. Really try and focus on the feet and the ankles. And then go the other way. All right, just center yourself now and that big stretch up. Bring those hands in behind the head. Soften off your shoulders, tuck your tailbone under, turn. Now you're going to just dip that front elbow down and pick it up and around. And down. Bringing it back up, open out. Now drop the chin down onto your chest, elbows together. Open out. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, tuck your tailbone under. Now lift your chest and look up. Breathe in, breathe out. Open out. All right, we're going to do that one more time, and this time don't bend at the hips, just drop your chin down, so you're getting a real neck stretch. Open it out. All right, now around we go. Twisting around through your waist, looking over your shoulder or behind you. Take it up, over to the side. Look up. Bring it up. Breathe in, outward breath. Look up. Stretch that top arm and just poke that hip back out a little bit more. Bring it up. All right, just a gentle little push of those hips forward. Don't think back bend, think hip push forward. So big stretch down the front of those legs. All right, now you're going to bring it down and take a breath in, outward breath round your shoulders. Breathe into the back of your back. All right, opening out, soften down your shoulders, and high, come on in. It's a nice little spot for you down. Oh, is that Ellie? Oh, I haven't got my glasses on. All right, one more each way. Opening out. Now hang on, Ellie, you're not supposed to be here. And stretch up. And round those shoulders. And open out. Right, one more time. Just let those shoulders curve in. Shoulder mobility. And open it. All right, let's roll those shoulders around. Big ones. Exaggerate. Now bring it forward. All right, let's take it back. Now we're going to roll down, just touching our knees. Chin on chest. Down we go. Hands on knees. Tuck your tailbone under and lift up into those shoulders. So big tuck in. All right, you're going to bend your knees and look up. Stick those hips back and down. Push yourself back up. Tuck that tailbone under. Really draw that core in. Wiggle out your toes. And bend your knees, hips back, looking up and down. Now you're just going to let your hands drift away from your knees. Don't go down yet. Just sit up into your back. So big C curve. Wiggle those arms around. Feel where you're tight. Where is it pulling? Let's move it around. Now we're going all the way down. As much as you can. Fingertips, knuckles, palms. Right, rocking forward, heel toe. Just a little lift of the toes, a little lift of the heels. Now out to the edges of your feet. Roll out, roll in. Really good for the ankles and feet. Now center your feet, bend the knees and straighten. Now bend those knees and slide those hands away from you as you look back between your legs. Now sit down, drop your hips. Push into your big toe. Feel your little toe. Now arms around the back, hugging in and stretch. Now bring your arms down in front of you, soften off your knees, roll it up. Hands into the small of your back when you're ready. Don't hurry, just take your time. Now breathe and relax. And bring it out of your stretch. All right, we're going to roll down now onto our hands and knees. Shoulders up, down and around. Take a breath in. Chin on chest. Down onto our hands and knees. All right, we're stretching out one leg. Now lift it up and down and don't let those hips roll. Keep them straight. So just lift the leg, squeeze the butt cheek. Very nice. Holding, bring it in. Nose to knee, you won't get there, but it's that sort of curling and then lifting. Hold that leg out. Now bend your knee, bend your foot, up and down. Again, try not to lean over to one side. Keep the hips flat. Use your butt and the back of the leg. Push up. Hold Now straighten out the leg and kick butt. Straight and kick. All right, bring that leg down. Now it's out to the side. Breathe in, breathe out. Really good for the hips. Last one. All right, bring it up to cat stretch. And release it. Eyes looking up. All right, come to neutral spine, core engaged, slide that other leg out, lifting up and down. Hold, bring it in. Breathe. We're going to hold this one. Bend the knee, bend the foot. Up we go. Push, up. And hold. Now stretch out that leg and bring it in. Out and in. Bring it down, out to the side. What does it feel like on this side? Last one. All right, centering yourself, toes curled under, just lifting those knees just off the mat. Hold it there. Eyes up. All right, we're going to push up to downward facing dog. Heel press down. Lift those hips. Walk the dog up onto the ball of the foot with that big heel press down. Stretch the calf muscle. All right, balls of the feet up and down. Heel press down, last one. All right, you're going to float those knees just off the mat. Hold it there. Bring your knees down and sit into child pose. All right, bring yourself out of your stretch. Step your hands out a little bit wider. Take a big breath in and then lean forward. Push-ups. If you can do harder push-ups, you can. But make sure you lean forward so you're loading your arms and your shoulders and your chest and back. All right, this next one we're going to hold. Holding it there, breathing. And push up. Now open out those knees nice and wide so your big toes are together. And then sit back. Right, bring your arms in folded in front of you. Hand behind the ear. Look up. Stretch up. Hand behind the ear and down. Other side. Look up. Stretch and down. Look up, stretch up, and bring it down. Straighten out those arms again. All right, we're coming up to seated now with your ball. Have your ball and band within reaching. All right, so wiggle up onto those sit bones. All right, so we've done the upper body. Now let's focus on those cores and hips. Right, let's do the little pelvic tilt. Now remember, we don't lean back. We dip at the hips and then sit up on those sit bones. Breathe out, breathe in. All right, this time, take it back. Side, side, middle, and lift. Other side. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe in. Pick it up. Now this time when we go down, just stay here, just round slow, really reach the ball away. Last one, bring it to the middle, big stretch up, fingertips, lift, breathing in nice and slow now, floating down, eyes above the ball, soften your shoulders, now reach forward from your lower back, head between your arms, ball down onto the mat, walk the ball away with your fingers. All right, let's pick up the ball, put it down. Now your band. Up we go, nice big stretch here. Again, think pelvic floor lift. When we're sitting down, it's pelvic floor up, which will engage your core. Slowly down. Eyes above the band, soften your shoulders, reach forward. Flick the band over your feet, hold on to your feet and stretch again. Looking back at your belly button, now we're doing chin nods. So look at your big toes, then your belly button. Nothing else moves, just that head, lengthening through your spine. All right, roll it up. We're ready for row. It's our upper back exercise for today. And pull. All right, let's have beautiful postures. Feeling those shoulder blades coming together. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, where's your band? Well, actually, it's not wrong. You can do all the band exercises without the band. It just makes it more mobility than strength. All right, one arm pull. Look over your shoulder. Big breath in. Outward breath. Stay doing that because actually, Ellie, you're going to need a band. So, no, here. I've got one right here. I'll check it out so you're not on camera. All right, how we doing? Last one. All right, let's change our grip now. Fists, elbows out. Breathe in, breathe out. Right, it's beautiful postures, that chin up. Feel it between your shoulder blades again. Pull those elbows back and up as much as you can. All right, last one. All right, let's make this the last one because we're going to hold it. Hold it there. All right, now just slightly lean into the meaty parts of your thighs. Lift those eyes and chin and slow release out. Holding onto your bands, just go walk down your bands and then sit up tall. Then take a breath in, round that back. Let your arms be pulled forward by the band as you breathe into your back muscles. All right, let's let go. You're going to flick the band just around 1 foot. Same thing, walk down the band and then sit up tall. Right, we're doing our foot and ankle work. So point and flex. Point and flex. Hard point, hard flex. Now we do our window wipers with our foot, but it's not our leg, it's just our ankle. So you don't want your leg rolling, it's very small movement. All right, let it go, swap over to the other side. All right, down the bands, up nice and tall. See how it feels on this side. So if you have got one side where there's a problem, you will really notice a big difference when you do this exercise. So if you're prone to sprained ankles, rolling your ankles, plantar fasciitis, any of those ankle feet problems, this is supposed to be a winner. To the side with your window wipers, nice and small. All right, we're going to the ends of our bands now. Take a big breath in and roll it. Whoops, there's a ball behind me. And up you go with that leg. Elbows down, so one band in each hand. We're going to do our one-legged circle, so mobility for the hips. If you really, really want to do strength, you can take your band away and just do your one-legged circles without it. But just this week, I'm just loving using the band and getting a nice big circle on those hips. When we get to the top, we're going to take another big breath in and go the other way. Coming up to the top, window wipers side to side, don't roll, just keep the back flat, stretching through the side, the inner thighs, outer thighs. Taking it up to the top. Take a big breath in. Here's your slow float down, pushing into your band, straight leg, check your neck, make sure your chin is down. Put the ball under your head if you feel uncomfortable. Breathing in, push into the band, straighten out that leg. And now we're all coming up to the top. All right, we're going to lift that bottom leg off the mat just a little bit, lock that core in. Now let go of your, don't let go, but let go of your band. So you're using your core. If you don't want to let go, don't let go, but this is our little bit of core work today. And float that bottom leg down, hold back onto your band, Put your other foot into the band and then you're pulling it over behind you. All right, good stretch of that lower back, that tailbone area. Really try and flatten your back down into the mat. All right, slip the leg out and we're on the other side. Round we go. Just compare your hips. Is it moving smoother than the other side, or there's some clicky bits going on? Stretch it out, release that fascia. Coming up to the top, big breath in, outward breath. Up to the top, window wipers when you're ready. Not too fast. Feel those end points stretch. Coming up to the top, big breath in, outward breath, slow float down. And we're coming back up to the top when you're ready. Ready to engage that core, lock it in, belly buttons down, lift that bottom leg. Now let go of your band if you can. Holding it there. Just keep breathing through your chest, core locked down, so shoulders soft. All right, leg down, and throw the band to the side. Hug the knee in. Wiggle out your toes. Do some circles with your ankle. Hug down. Opposite hand stays on the knee. Over we go. Nice and gently, spinal twist. Relax and melt. Don't hold on to any tension. Wherever it's tight or pulling, just breathe into it. Let it relax. Let it stretch. Right, bring it back for the hug. And stretch it out. Other side, hug it in. Opposite hand on knee. Breathing in, outward breath, bring it across. And relax. Again, notice any difference, any tightness, extra tightness. On that outward breath, just breathe and relax. Bring it back to the center. Give it a little quick hug in. And now you're going to reach out for your ball and roll over onto your side. Back to the shoulders. All right. You've got the ball out in front. You've got these feet tucked in. Pull that shoulder down. Place your head on the mat. And then when you're ready, pick the ball up and look at it. All right, so a little bit of neck stretch. Round you go with the ball, keeping as close to the mat or on the mat as you can. Over the bumps and then round behind your head. And then when you're at the 180 again, go the other way. Very, very good for the front of the chest and the shoulder. And hold. Let the ball go, just roll over onto your side, and we're going to stack those hips one on top of the other. All right, you can lie down if you prefer, so you don't have to stay propped up if your wrist or elbow or neck don't like this, so you can lie down or not. Double leg lift. All right, now make sure that you're leaning slightly forward with those hips. Doesn't have to be a big lift. Now, if you're feeling okay and you can, you're going to take that arm away. If you can't, leave your hand there. Push up and down. From that bottom leg, it's the important leg. Push. Squeezing those inner thighs together. All right, we're going to hold this one up. Point and flex your feet. Bottom leg down, sweep. If you start to lose your balance, pop that leg down, arm down. Try and make it as big as you can. Right, we're going to bring this round for the stretch and hold. Tuck the tailbone under, take a breath in and pull that heel towards your butt. Now pull it back just a wee bit, just to deepen that stretch. Lift the knee up a wee bit. And release. All right, you're going to push yourself up to seated. Soles of your feet together. All right, sit up nice and tall with that wiggle, wiggle. And then the little pulses out. We want straight backs here. And then a nice big breath in and push. And release. Right, we're on the other side. Find your ball. Tuck those legs in. When you're ready, open out and look at the ball. Round we go. Over the bumps. Try and stay on the floor with that arm. If you're floating, just means you've got very tight shoulders, and we need to work on that. All right, when you're ready, go the other way. All right, looking at the ball, hold it there. Let the ball go and roll over onto your side, stacking those hips into double leg lift. Bottom leg. All right, not too high. It's not about the height, it's about lengthening and lifting with that outward breath. So when we take that hand away, we don't want to change anything, just taking that hand away. We're going to hold it, point and flex the feet. Your heels are more important to be together than those big toes. All right, so we're not worried about the big toes touching, it's the heels. Bottom leg down, sweep. Nice and smooth. No wobbles. All right, this one coming behind. Let's tuck that tailbone under. Take a nice big breath in and draw that heel to the butt. If you've got the great knees and that's not your problem, then focus on pulling that leg back behind you and tucking that tailbone under. It's a nice stretch through the front of the leg from the hip to the knee. Breathe. And release. We're going to roll over onto your tummy facing me. Right, here's your one plank hold. So either elbows or straight arms. You choose your fave. And we do it the best we can. When you're ready, take a breath in, outward breath, and you stay on your knees if you prefer. Pushing back into those heels, making sure that tailbone's down but not sagging. Powering up from your arms. Breathing. And you're going to slowly float down now. Open out those legs wide. And then you're doing your nice back stretch, whether it's bent arms or if you can go a little bit further. But wiggle out those hips, soften out those butt cheeks. Give that lower back a lovely stretch. Slide it out. Opposite arm and leg lift. Float up and down. Breathe in, breathe out. Looking good, very nice. Do your very best stretch and lift. All right, this time, holding up one arm, one leg. Take a breath in, lift the other leg. Lift the other arm, drop your chin, stretch long, and float down. Push yourselves up, find your ball. All right, we're going to roll back again. Beautiful rollbacks. Big stretch out now. All right, placing the ball under your neck. And then just let your chin roll onto your shoulder. And with a bit of gentle pressure on the back of the neck, over to the other side. And from side to side. And starting your chin circles, really big. Double chins, and that nice big stretch out. Now go the other way. All right, let's just take the ball out from behind the neck to behind the head where we're going to do our double chins. All right, you want a big stretch here, you want your shoulders down, and you want your focus to be where your neck meets your back, that part of your spine, and stretch it out. Chin wiggle. Double chin it again, and then look back behind you. Take a breath in, outward breath, chin down onto chest. And roll it back. Eyes look back, stretch your eyeballs. And now take the ball out, place it under your hips and get ready for shoulder bridge. All right, so we want that ball and that nice lower part of your back, your feet tucked in, your toes spread. Now tilt your tailbone under so you've got that pelvic lift. Now push up through your feet, up you come, you're coming off your ball. Really lift high. Now you can either stay here with your arms or bring your arms up to you. All right, when you're ready, you roll down your back, you tap your ball, and then you push back up again. And squeeze. And relax. And up you go, squeeze hard. So if you can soften your upper back, you're getting that lovely massaging feeling. And then you know your butt's working as well. Breathe in, breathe out as you lift. Feel your big toe, little toe evenly on the mat. Right, we're going up. Hold this one. Up, 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 up. No touching the ball. Arms over behind. Stretch. Breathing in, outward breath. Now just slowly come down all the way. And when you're relaxed on your ball, bring your arms over and hug your knees in. All right, set arms down by your side, and let's just let those legs drift out so you've got nice right angles. Now, if you think you can do this without your arms, take them up if you want to just see how you go. But it's just one tap down, pick it up, other leg tap down, pick it up, and then both. All right, it's your little routine. Tap, tap. If you're wobbling all over the place, put your arms down, or you can even take the ball out if you prefer. All right, we're going to do it one more time. And bring it in for a hug. All right, you're going to two hands on one knee, stretch the other leg out. Now, it's up to you where you place your leg, but the lower, the harder, all right? But listen to your back, and we're doing one-legged stretch on the ball. Stretch, stretch. So hug and stretch in your own time. Nice and smooth. One more on each leg. Now hugging in both legs, both knees in, stretch them up, hands behind your thighs and just give them a little nudge over. You've got straight legs now. Drop your toes to your nose and push through your heels. Push. Now you can open up to side splits. Either keep your hands on the mat if you're feeling a bit wobbly, or hands into inner thighs. Just again, the more you stretch out those inner thighs, the less chance of having a sore back. We're all connected. All right, bring it in. One leg down, other leg down. Stretch those arms behind you. All right, now we're going to roll off. Come over. Now, this is where if you can get up without using your hands, you get up. I'm going to go with the downward facing dog way of getting up. But if you can stand without using your hands, do that. Front row here might do it. Let's see, show us how it's done. There we go. If you can do that. No, you're right, Karen. You can keep going. All right, those of us who are doing downward facing dog, here we go. Push up. This is in case we fall on the ground and we can't get up. We know how to. And roll it up. Big breath in. And out. One more. Big stretch up. Bring those palms of your hands together. All right, let's just focus back down on our feet. Spread those toes. Soften your knees. Tuck your tailbone under, shoulders up, down and around. So beautiful postures. All right, our core's locked in and our pelvic floor is lifted. Breathe. Keeping that core locked in. Really breathe into your chest. Thank you for coming today, and I hope you enjoyed your class, first Friday back. Same to you at home. My brother, Jackie, out there. Happy New Year. See you next week.